done all these things over
Mhm.
throughout my life, and it's taught me a level of respect for people. And I may get online and say a lot of things, but I mean, I'll go if I have to. You know what I mean? But you don't see me out in public starting fights because
Mm-mm.
I understand that don't underestimate your opponent. Now, I want to be clear here about something. I'm not saying when I tell this alpha versus beta thing, this ain't just about the size of the person I'm talking about here. There's plenty of smaller frame guys
Mhm.
that are absolutely alphas. You don't have to be 6'3", 250 pounds to be an alpha. That's not what I'm talking about. But I am saying we do need some 6'3", 250 pound dogs in this fight, and we
Yep.
ain't got enough of them. It is too many little small frame guys and way too many, I think, gay conservatives leading the way.
I
And I
think
don't know how we got to this.
I know it's a definite leadership void, and we can definitely all agree that the homosexuality agenda that has been that started in the '60s, and if you look at it, it went really slow until it hit Obama, and then it just skyrocketed, and since then, you know, our masculinity, our testosterone. I mean, this is measurable, Clay. I mean, you can go and look up the studies. Testosterone. Well, we know it here. We got Men's Health Mississippi sponsor in the studio, right? So we know that the testosterone levels in younger men are dropping, and so we have to look at
And
that.
the problem we have there is they don't want to give them TRT because it will affect their ability to have children.
Yep. And is that the food that our kids are eating? Is it the leadership? Is it a combination of the both
The
of both?
vaccines.
Vaccines? I mean, I think it's honestly just a complete tack on America.
I do too. I think it is an attack from within
Yep.
to feminize our country. This doesn't feel like an accident.
There's no way. But even with all of this that we're fighting, and it is a fight, you can see that there is a significant statistical segment of America that's like fighting against this, and it takes one big fight for this to completely shift. Now, whether or not we actually survive that fight, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to be out there throwing haymakers, but the point is that if I mean, look at what they're doing with Boy Scouts for crying out loud. They got rid of boy, they just turned it into Scouts, and half the stuff that I did as a Boy Scout, which is where I got a lot of my outdoor skills, orienteering, navigation, camping, fire starting, trapping, doing all that. It's not anything like that anymore, and that's where a lot of our morals were brought up in kids. I mean, it wasn't like a significant statistical majority of kids were in Scouts, but those who were in there, they were getting that right, and then they went off to their brothers and sisters or wherever else it went to. You held on to those throughout your life. You passed them down, and we're not having that.
So, would you say that the military is a good place for somebody to go to try to find, especially somebody that was raised without a strong male figure? Do you think the military is a strong substitute for that?
I can tell you it was.